going to talk a little bit about our exogenic processes, and we're going to be very general to start off with, but there's some things that all of these processes do. Now, let's remember that our exogenic processes are from the outside, right? So it's going to be outside, and those exogenic processes are trying to wear the surface down. And it's going to be doing that a few different ways, and we're going to be talking about those in future videos. But it can happen just from gravity. Can start to wear these guys down. Gravity can do that. Simple solar energy can start to do some weathering. However, we do have our rivers with water. We're going to have wind, mainly in our desert and more arid region, rivers, and glaciers. Mainly, we see those up in the mountains. So what do these guys do? Well, there's going to be three main things that these processes are all going to be doing. The first one is going to be erosion. Right? And so there's other videos that are going to be talking about weathering, but basically we need to break rock apart. If you think back to our endogenic processes, that had a lot to do with building and creating rock. Well, now we're breaking rocks apart. And again, gravity and rivers and wind and glaciers, all of those are going to be doing things to break those rocks apart. The second thing that is going to be happening is transportation. So in essence, we're going to have rock material in one place and move it to a different place. Now that movement is going to be helping as we go through the regeneration process, but we need to move the material away. Now, gravity is going to be a big deal here, just in natural, like with our mass wasting, but also gravity is going to be moving the water that's going to be moving the items. And gravity is going to be moving the glacier that's going to be moving that. So a lot of this has to do with gravity. And because of that, this is really where it starts to smooth those things out, where it starts to make things small. And then the last one makes sense when you look at those other two. The third one is going to be deposition. Now, if we look at the word deposition, it has deposit right there in it, right? So it's going to be dumping the material out. Okay, now, what's that deposition going to be looking like? Again, it's going to depend on whether it's rivers that we might see in deltas, or if it's going to be wind, that might be in dunes, or that might be in other things. Or if it were glaciers, that's going to be that glacial till or the moraines or other things that we start to see as a result of all of that. All right, so as we go through, we're going to see the erosion processes, the transportation of those, and then the depositing of the material. It's going to be picking it up, it's going to be moving it somewhere else, and it's going to be dumping it back down.